would you do if you were a junior in high school and the principal tells you unless you cut your hair, you can't attend your classes? Well, that's the decision this young man had to make, and this is the case of Darryl George. If you want to know more about this case, please continue watching.
What has been issued.
And it's just so many questions that I have.
Memorial sign on
It makes it really hard.
is on the road.
And I bet he would run after what he's done.
A number of people.
The FBI is offering a reward. What was the order of events?
Never stop looking.
Police are now questioning a number of people.
This young man right here is 18-year-old Darryl George. And unfortunately, this young man has been at the center of months-long punishment by his Texas high school because he simply refuses to cut his dreadlocks to what the school district considers to be a suitable length. They want him to either cut it to reach above his earlobes or down to his eyebrows. That's as far as they want his locks to go. And this young man has very long, thick, full head of hair, and he keeps his dreadlocks up in a hair tie. So I don't see what the problem is, but the school district is saying that when they're untied, they fall below the collar of his shirt, and they say that his hairstyle is distracting to other people. But my question is, who is his hairstyle distracting? Because it's not like he's hurting anyone, and he keeps his hair in a hair tie, so it's not like, it can get caught anything, so they can't use that as a reasoning. And it's not like his hair is unkempt and unpresentable, because it is done. So I don't see why they want this young man to cut his hair. But I think that due to the fact that he is an African American young man, they consider his hair to be unkempt, even though to us his hair is in, a suitable style. But I also feel like if other people had hair long down to their shoes, this wouldn't be a problem, because it's not African American hair. It's considered straighter and better. And I'm pretty sure if other people had hair down to their shoes or even below their collar of their shirt, it wouldn't be a problem. But since he has locks and his hair isn't considered straight and manageable, they want him to cut it to fit a standard that not everybody falls into. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And the crazier part about this is they actually brought in the creator of the Crown Act, and they tried to use the Crown Act against this young man simply because it does not state about length in the Crown Act. But some things I feel should be common sense. As far as the length of his hair, I don't see anything wrong with it. But then again, I'm not a person who operates a school, but the Crown Act shouldn't have to be revised to include length. But I think that since I know this is going to happen, they should include length, color, texture, just cover all bases so that nobody has to go through this again. And this reminds me of also where another person of color's rights were violated, because there was a young lady, a little girl. Actually, there's two little girls. One was in daycare and one was in elementary. And both of them, the young lady that's in daycare, her daycare teacher told her parents that her beads were making too much noise and, she couldn't wear them. And then when she did wear them, the teacher proceeded to cut her hair instead of trying to take the beads out and just put them in a bag and send them home with another note saying that, she can't wear these. The teacher cut her hair, but then again, I can understand. Well, actually, I can't understand, but I know why she didn't take the beads out. Because sometimes when people don't have or have to deal with African American types of hair, they don't know what certain things are. So I'm pretty sure that she didn't know how to take the beads out, so she had to cut her hair. And that's very unfortunate, because by the time this child hair got cut, in the pictures that we saw of this, there were spots of hair missing out of this child's head, when before she had a thick, long head of hair, full head of hair. And I'm pretty sure after that it took months to grow this young lady's hair back, which is a shame, because it should have never happened. And the same thing with the young lady that is in elementary school. Her teacher cut her beads out of her hair. And this is something that really disturbs me, because you have to think, if this is the way these children are being treated because of their hair, think about what that's going to do to them mentally, especially the younger ones that are in daycare and elementary school, and they don't even understand what discrimination is yet. So imagine what that's going to do to them, and imagine what it's already doing to this young man right here. He even said so himself. He said that it really hurts him that he can't even go to his classes, his regular classes at his regular school, and get his education, all because of his hair. And I'm pretty sure that just makes him look at the world in a different way now. And before, he probably didn't. They even had the nerve to ask the person who invented the Crown Act, is that if it was possible for him to follow dress code with his hair that length. And the man answered, it's possible. And so the judge, he tried to reverse it, and the man just clearly stated, he said, I said it's possible. So that lets you know that a lot of people, if you don't have African American hair, or you don't have to deal with African American hair, you're not going to understand it. And that is a crying shame, because all hair should just be hair. And the school district even went so far to say other people are cutting their hair to follow the dress code, so he should too. But as we all know, adults will say that when it benefits them. But I guarantee you, if he was doing something else, they would be like, if your friends jumped off a bridge, would you do it too? So in this instance, I feel like he shouldn't do what everybody else is doing. He should do exactly what he's doing, and that's standing up for his rights. And an attorney for the school district by the name of Sarah Leon said, we appreciate the court for giving clarity to the meaning of the Crown Act. The school district did not offer any witnesses to testify before ruling, instead only submitting evidence that included an affidavit from the district superintendent defending the dress code policy. But I just don't understand how this young man is breaking the so-called dress code policy when he has his hair up in a hair tie, and he also has it braided neatly so that it can't get caught on anything, so they can't use that as a reason for wanting him to cut his hair. The only thing they can say is, oh, it's distracting. But to who? Because I guarantee you, anybody that's African American, they're not distracted by his hair. So, think about that. So who is it distracting? And I also feel like, I think that they're going to try to wait until his senior year and tell him also that if he still hasn't cut his hair by then, he can't walk for graduation, or he can't even attend the graduation ceremony, so therefore he won't get his diploma. But I hope he doesn't cut his hair no matter what. I even heard a story of a young lady that was in elementary school, and her teachers were talking about her because she had shea butter in her hair, and she had used it on her skin as well, and they were saying that it stinks, and they were telling her mom that she can't use that because it smells really bad. And she was like, nobody else has ever had a problem with it. And if you know what shea butter is, shea butter does not smell bad at all. It actually smells really good. And it is a healthy product that you can use on your skin as well as your hair. So I don't know what they were thinking when they said her hair smells. So I think she had to be transferred to another classroom. I don't think those teachers ever were reprimanded for that either. But I hope this young man here does not cut his hair to fit to anybody's standards. Because I guarantee you, if he cuts his hair now, they're going to find something else to pick with him about sooner or later and make it another reason why he can't attend classes or whatever they feel like picking at him for. Unfortunately, guys, that brings me to the end of today's video. If you like today's video, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to leave me a comment down in the comment section below. And if you're not already subscribed, before you leave, please make sure that you subscribe because it helps me out with videos just like this. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.